Obviously, excited about the outcome, but more excited about the play. Um, we've had some stretches where it's been one or two possessions that's kept us from the win, and tonight, we referenced that a number of times in timeouts, and we made big play after big play, and I'm really proud of the effort and the resilience that this team has put out there, and I knew it was going to be a good night when these guys, they came to our game day practice today, and I told them in our huddle afterwards I didn't have to do any Jedi mind tricks to get the enthusiasm, to get the energy today, and they brought it on their own. It came from within, and they inspired each other tonight, and I'm really proud, and hopefully this will propel us into our next game. But just really excited for the guys. Because they've been battling, and tonight they were rewarded with their efforts, and they fixed some of the things that we've been working on over the last couple of weeks. So excited for that. Great turnout. Thank you, alumni, for packing the place and for coming out in droves, and for the energy that the Gate Center had. It was awesome, and we really appreciate it as a basketball program.
Talk a little bit about, you talked about the energy coming into the game, and I mean, how much did that come from the South Dakota State game, and where you guys obviously did not have the effort that you'd like to see, and just trying to, get back and things, and maybe make that game more of a fluke?
Yeah, well, it's funny, for whatever reason, we lost by 28 at South Dakota State last year. Maybe I need to pull out some Jedi mind tricks when we go there next year. But luckily, if we face them in Sioux Falls, we don't have that issue. Someone asked me a similar question earlier today, and I just think, I think there's enough is enough mentality. But I'm not reading too much into that South Dakota State game. It kind of is what it is. I mean, what we've shown over the course of this conference season is that, it's going to be a 2 to 3 possession game every time out. And so you got to bring it, you got to take care of the details, you got to be disciplined, and you got to make some big, tough plays down the stretch. And our guys did that. And I was just really pleased with the energy. I mean, we've been trying to draw that all year out of these guys, and they showed it. They showed it. I talked to the guys before the game about a stat, an NBA stat, of guys that high five, chest bump, slap on the tail. I think 86%, the team that had the more touches during the playoffs last year won 86% of the time. It's just body language. It's just energy. And our guys were really good with that tonight.
71 points, but talk about the play of the defense, especially, in the first half. And I think they got in a stretch there in the second half where they just really got hot. But, I mean, for the most part, your defense played really well tonight.
They did. I mean, it's one person on one possession, one person on another. We had continuity tonight. There was an interdependence, as we were playing, and we were defending with 5, which was a great sign. And getting stops late in shot clocks has been, something that we've been working hard on. And we did foul 2 guys late in the shot clock in the first half, and I mean that's disappointing. It's something we got to continue to get better at. But I just think, when you bring energy to the floor, it's going to show on the defensive end.
It's obviously a tough night in the league every night, but how do you use this win and move forward with this vibe, this energy?
We've tried to maintain the mentality of don't get too high or too low. It's a long season. We keep talking about it, and ultimately, if you put too much emphasis on the next game, that's gonna you may lose it. Like, it's 1 to 2 possessions. And ultimately, we got to have our team in great shape in late February in our league. But we're going to be locked in, just like we have throughout this season. We're going to be focused on the next game. We're going to prepare well. We're going to be locked in practice. And I do think that, in the last 2 to 3 weeks, we've had the best practices that we've had the entire season, including our summer practices going into Canada. I think we're really engaged and focused, and we're avoiding some of the distractions that may have gotten to us earlier in the year. All right. Thanks, Ray.
Congratulations.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Huge, man. It's huge. The struggle that we've been on thus far. This is a definite thing to get the burden off our back. I mean, we literally studied this game to a T. We knew exactly what they were going to do, and we went out and really executed on defense and offense. It was about us bringing a lot of energy, getting back to where we needed to be as a program, getting back where we needed to be as a team. And, this is just a big win, and it shows a lot. I'm just definitely happy that we pulled this out, and hopefully we can bounce back in the Summit League moving forward.
Well, that's a good one. Good question. How do you use this win to propel yourself, even further?
We just feed off of this energy right now. I mean, the gym was packed, crazy. It's homecoming. Everybody came out to see us, and that was a great show that we put on. And I was happy about the show that we put on. Just the great energy that we all had in pregame practice, the energy we had in the locker room at halftime. It was just complete energy the entire day. So it was just great for us, and we had to continue to keep that going. We had to be more consistent, which we will be.
Talk about, coming into this game after your last game at South Dakota State, and the feeling that you had after that game, and obviously just trying to prove that that was just one game and to move on from that game, and how you were able to do that, especially at the start of this game.
Well, I think we kind of went into the game with the wrong mindset. We didn't have all the energy that we had for this game, and we realized that. We watched film, we watched each other, we critiqued each other, and we were coachable about the entire experience. But we have to continue to just keep growing, keep getting better, keep feeding off of each other like we did last year. And we're getting to where we were last year, and you can feel it. You can feel it through practice. You can feel it in this game. The energy that we had with one another, it was just great. It was constant. It was really, I loved it.
Joe, talk about coming into this game and maybe just some pride, trying to atone yourself maybe a little bit for last game.
Yeah, I think it went further than last game. We hate losing at home, so this is a big statement for us. We need to protect our home, so this is a big statement for us in the league right now. We need to show that we can protect our home and win games at home.
Talk a little bit about the defensive effort you guys, came in and got against the team that's leading the conference.
Yeah, they were a real good team. They were real crafty with everything they did, and we executed a lot of our game plan tonight. And I think it really showed out there. We got a lot of hands on a lot of balls, and we were helping each other out. I think everybody felt confident in teammates being able to help them tonight, so that was good.
Except the last game, you guys have been involved in some close games, and they've kind of slipped away. So, what did you guys do tonight to not let this one slip away?
We know how it feels being at the end of games, and last year, we were in a lot of close games, and we have a lot of guys back from that last year. We know how to win those games, and it's been tough for us in a couple of those close ones. And we came to a point tonight where I think we all just looked at each other, and we were like, we're going to win this game. We had confidence going into it, and I think that was key for us.
Thank you.